Once upon a time, in a land far away, there lived a little bear who dreamed of becoming a great adventurer. He would spend his days reading about far-off places and fantastical creatures. In his nights he would sleep with a map of the world spread out beneath him, tracing imaginary paths with his paw. But the little bear had a problem. His mother kept telling him that he was too small to travel, too small to explore the world. "When you're older," she would say, "then you can go see the world." But the little bear didn't want to wait until he was old. He wanted to set off on an adventure right now. One day, the little bear was tracing the River Nile on his map when he heard a strange sound. It was a deep, echoing hum, like the sound the earth makes when it's very, very happy. Curious, the little bear followed the sound all the way to the top of the tallest mountain in the land. There, nestled among the clouds, sat a beautiful woman. Her hair was the color of moonlight, her eyes twinkled like stars, and around her neck she wore a scarf made of 1,000 shimmering lights. The scarf glowed brighter as the bear approached. Then the woman spoke. "Little bear, why do you come to my cave?" she asked. "I'm sorry to bother you, great star weaver," said the little bear, "but I couldn't help but notice how beautiful your scarf is. May I touch it?" The star weaver smiled. "Of course you may touch it, little bear. In fact, I've been waiting for someone like you." The little bear carefully reached out a paw and touched the scarf. As soon as his fur connected with the starlight, the scarf began to hum, and the little bear felt a warm, tingling sensation spread through his body. Then the star weaver took the scarf off her shoulders and wrapped it around the little bear's neck. "Here, little bear," she said, "you must take this scarf and wear it on your adventures." The little bear was so surprised that he could hardly speak. "But why me?" he stammered. "Why are you giving me your scarf?" The star weaver smiled again. "Because, little bear, you have the heart of an adventurer, even if you don't feel quite brave enough yet. You must go now, little bear. Your adventure awaits." And with that, the star weaver waved her magic wand, and poof. The little bear was transformed into a great big grizzly, strong and brave, and full of confidence. The bear took one last look at the star weaver, then turned and lumbered down the mountain, his new courage filling him with excitement for what lay ahead. At the bottom of the mountain, the bear noticed something. His paws were enormous, his claws sharp as knives and around his neck. He could feel the comforting weight of the scarf, a tangible reminder of his new bravery. The bear let out a mighty roar and started walking towards the east, towards the rising sun. He walked past rivers and mountains, through forests and across fields, always walking, always exploring, always adventuring. Days turned into weeks, and the bear never once felt scared or alone. The scarf gave him strength, and his mother's stories gave him courage. And so the bear continued to explore the world, discovering magical places and fantastical creatures, living out his dream of becoming a great adventurer. One day, as the bear was exploring a dark and gloomy forest, he came across a clearing. And in the middle of the clearing was a small cottage made of twigs and leaves. Smoke was curling up from its chimney, and the sweet smell of berries and honey made the bear's tummy rumble. Just as the bear was about to knock on the door, he heard a loud crash. Then a little girl came running out of the cottage, tears streaming down her face. "Oh dear," said the bear. "What's wrong?" The girl sniffled. "I'm so worried about my little brother," she said. "He went out to gather berries, and he hasn't come back yet." The bear knew just how worried she must be. After all, he remembered how much he worried about his little sister, when she stayed out too late playing with friends. "Don't worry," said the bear. "I'll go look for your brother." With that, the bear lumbered off into the forest. The girl watched the bear disappear among the trees, then quickly ran back inside the cottage. Meanwhile, the bear was following a trail of tiny footprints. He walked over fallen logs and around prickly bushes, always following the footprints, until he finally came across a small cave hidden behind a waterfall. The bear carefully entered the cave. Inside, he saw the little boy sitting on a stone, fast asleep. The bear gently nudged the boy, who woke up with a start. "Are you all right?" asked the bear. The boy nodded. "Then come with me," said the bear. "I'll take you home." And with that, the bear picked the boy up and started heading back to the cottage. When the bear returned the boy to the girl, both children and bear were overjoyed. From that day on, The bear became known throughout the land as the bravest, kindest adventurer of them all, and he never ever took off his scarf. For no matter where he roamed or what he explored, the scarf reminded him of who he was and what he could be, a hero.